Hello and welcome to Practice Your English Step by Step. In this lesson we're going to continue looking at sentences with recommend. This is part 3. In the first part we looked at examples with gerunds, like this. I recommend eating in that restaurant. She recommended visiting that museum. They recommended trying the local food. I recommend using a good dictionary. In the second part, we looked at examples with clauses, like this. I recommend that you eat in that restaurant. She recommended that we visit that museum. They recommended that we try the local food. I recommend that you use a good dictionary. Sometimes, if somebody is giving health advice or practical advice, we can use should in the clause. For example, the doctor recommended that I should get more exercise. This is the same as, the doctor recommended that I get more exercise. Here's another example. The guide recommended that I should wear strong boots. This is the same as, the guide recommended that I wear strong boots. Now you can try the following examples yourself. In these sentences, practice using should. So here are my suggestions as to how you can finish these sentences. It's a good idea to pack your suitcase the day before you travel, said her mother. Her mother recommended that she should pack her suitcase the day before she traveled. I think you ought to take an umbrella, said his flatmate. His flatmate recommended that he should take an umbrella. You should get new tires for your car, said the mechanic. The mechanic recommended that she should get new tires for her car. For negative examples, we can use shouldn't, like this. The doctor recommended that she shouldn't smoke. The chef recommended that he shouldn't use too much salt. The manager recommended that he shouldn't be late. As we have seen in previous examples, often we don't use should. In these cases, we are actually using a verb tense called the subjunctive. We have looked at some examples before, but now look at the following sentences. The doctor recommended that I take the medicine every day. The doctor recommended that you take the medicine every day. The doctor recommended that he take the medicine every day. The doctor recommended that she take the medicine every day. The doctor recommended that we take the medicine every day. The doctor recommended that they take the medicine every day. Now, two of these sentences may look confusing at first, because in present tense we say he takes and she takes, like this. He takes the medicine every day. She takes the medicine every day. This is where we have to talk about the subjunctive. He takes is the present tense. He take is the subjunctive. She takes is the present tense. She take is the subjunctive. The subjunctive is not often used in English. It is used when we are talking about desires and suggestions. You only have to think about this when you are talking about he or she or other third-person subjects. Look at the following examples with third person followed by the subjunctive. I recommend that he eat in that restaurant. She recommended that Tom visit the museum. They recommended that she try the local food. I recommend that he use a good dictionary. They recommended that she read the book first. The doctor recommends that he stop smoking. You can see that instead of using that he should eat, we can say that he eat. Instead of that Tom should visit, we can say that Tom visit. It's the same with the other sentences. The same rule applies for the verb to be. Look at the following examples. The police officer recommended that he be careful. The teacher recommended that she be patient. The manager recommends that he be punctual. In English, we don't usually make negative sentences with this structure, so I haven't included any examples here. If you want to make a negative sentence, it's more common to use shouldn't, as in previous examples. Now you can practice this. Change the following sentences into examples with subjunctives, like this. You should get a haircut before the interview, said his girlfriend. She recommended that he get a haircut before the interview. Now you try with the following situations. You can pause the video while you do this. So here are my suggestions as to how to finish these sentences. You should wear a tie, she said. She recommended that he wear a tie. You should talk about your work experience, she said. She recommended that he talk about his work experience. You should relax and look confident, she said. She recommended that he relax and look confident. You should be grateful for my advice, she said. She recommended that he be grateful for her advice. You should smile politely, she said. She recommended that he smile politely. Now for some more practice. Imagine that you are a doctor. You are writing a report about the recommendations you gave to a patient. Include the following points in your report: medicine, exercise, relaxation, diet, another appointment, optimism. Here are some possible ways to finish the report. Medicine. I recommended that he take the medicine. Exercise. I recommended that he join a gym. Relaxation. I recommended that he relax more often. Diet. I recommended that he lose weight. Another appointment. I recommended that he make another appointment. Optimism. I recommended that he be optimistic. Now we've come to the end of the lesson. Now is a good time for me to make some recommendations. I recommend that you read, write, listen, and speak English as often as you can. Keep practicing your English step by step.